I'm back to my Zoom and virtual background. Now, the Baba said, don't use Zoom. It's the worst camera quality, and the virtual background is also terrible. Use your mobile phone, you'll get a better quality. I'm sitting here at my desk. I'm just comfortable here, sitting here at my desk. And I've also got my journal open where I've just noted a few themes that I'm concerned about. And look, my virtual background is the house that is no more. And it's because I haven't even posted that slideshow that for me was significant because it is an important part of my processing, of my digesting this fact that I am still mourning this house that is gone. And the themes, listening to the news just now, voting rights for foreigners, citizenship for children born in Austria, recognition of foreign qualifications, and my Calendly new commercial and legal conditions, my responsibility and liability, even when AI does something illegal, incorrect, or downright wrong. And I think I told you already, I've been thinking a lot about the spirit world, my parents, my father. It was just a couple of weeks ago that I came to terms with the fact that my father is not my enemy. You know, when I joined the unification movement, I brought home the Divine Principle book, thinking this was the most precious document that I could share. And instead of reading it through, because he was a very avid reader, he had hundreds of books and was always reading. He read the first chapter, recognized the idealism in it, and was defeated by the concept that, well, this will never happen. I know a lot of people also still believe this will never happen. nearly 50 years later, I'm still following that path and I still believe this will happen. And I'm even aware of all of the sectarianism and all sorts of other things that have happened where people embrace something and believe that this is the whole truth and nothing but the truth and want to save the world. And even though those aspects and those characteristics are there, each morning as Joseph and I pray together and study the words. Actually, my original plan for today was to reread, to select excerpts of what we read out today and to talk to you about them. It was about the founding of Professors World Peace Academy. Here I am. I had my list and I'm already off on a tangent on 100 other things. Let me make a note of that, PWPA, because no, I have to tell you, because I've often said I'm doing this for myself, right? So maybe you don't understand what I'm talking about. Professors World Peace Academy. I was a pioneer missionary in Hobart, Tasmania. I was studying at the University of Tasmania, studying sociology. And in the midterm break, I was asked to come to Sydney to film the first Professors World Peace Academy conference in Australia. Why? Because nobody else knew how to use a video camera. Got it? Nobody knew how to use a video camera. Well, apart from the 8mm movies that I had already done, I had also done a video training course for a 3/4 inch video commercial system that existed at that time when I was at Wollongong University the summer before. And Stephen Smith was giving us his video equipment that we could use, but nobody knew how to use it. So I was asked to fly up to Sydney from Hobart during my semester break, and I filmed the first conference at Sydney University. And by the end of the year, 1983, I was asked then to move to Canberra, where Professors World Peace Academy was based, because John Coles had been asked to move to America to work with the international office for PWPA and ICF. So I became responsible for PWPA in Australia in 1984 when I moved to Canberra. So that's a bit of background about Professors World Peace Academy, about videography, and how times have changed, right? So 84, 94, 2004, 2014, 2024, 50 years I've been filming. So you might expect a better quality of videos, right? Well, I haven't been investing in that area of improvement, of growth. I'm more concerned and interested in the social aspects and the legal, political developments, and even theological. Okay, so what I wanted to say, I'm wanting to talk about this house, so I think I'll stop here and get on to the other topics. So post the slideshow of the development of this house that I grew up in, and maybe come back and readdress the other issues that I mentioned to you. This is it. See you then.